I am a fan of Dean's work, particularly his modeling. Every time I look at the evolutionary chart, I'm here today with some bad news about the sport of Jiu Jitsu, and it is a sport. It started off as a self-defense art, battle-tested on the streets of Rio de Janeiro, and it's turned into a point-based game of grab-ass, populated by butt scooters who don't know takedowns, wrestlers who don't know submissions, and coaches who don't know the age of consent. But the sport is dying. You know how I can tell? Famous people are doing it. Zuckerberg, Tom Hardy, that quarterback's ex-wife. Jiu-Jitsu is also losing its heroes. Craig Jones, who last year promised to revolutionize the sport of Jiu-Jitsu with the Craig Jones Invitational, where he paid male and female competitors record-breaking paydays. And this year he says that he's retiring and leaving the USA forever. I'm sure the fact that the Epstein list is about to come out is a total coincidence. But it's like Master Helio Gracie once said, you either die a hero or live long enough for your ex-girlfriend to find that secret folder on your iPhone. Hashtag RIP J-Rod. Yeah, we're doing a mic check really quick. Tap, tap.
Yeah. Working?
You ready?
Yeah. Well, this time though, because last time, I'm not saying I'm disappointed, but I think we were kind of making fun of jiu-jitsu last time. So this time, let's go with some real techniques for a real reason, okay?
Yeah, of course. Right. Yeah. No, that was that. I would never do that on,
all right, cool.
On purpose.
Good.
Master Ken here with another episode of Master Ken's Privates, back in the city of Albuquerque, known for its beautiful culture, tasty food, affordable housing, and shockingly high murder rates. Mm-hmm. Today, here on the show with me again is Dean Lister, the Dean of Mean. Or is it, that's Jardine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is yours?
Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman, yes, because of his affinity for terrorizing children. Today we're going to actually take jiu-jitsu very seriously, and we're going to show the strengths and possibly the weaknesses of it. Dean, what are you going to be demonstrating today?
Yeah, it's something that's coming popular again right now. It's leg locks, and we have an acronym for my style. It's catch with a K. Knee lock, ankle lock, toe hold, compression, or calf slice, and H would be for a heel hook.
All right, so we're going to show you Dean's catch, and then maybe have a spelling contest.
So I'll just show one example of each of the 5, just so we understand. And the thing is, the defense for one might be the wrong defense for the other one. So sit down, please. A knee lock would be, for instance, if I was here in my half guard with my opponent, and I went over, but I got his knee, and now his knee, of course, I would lock here, and make a small angle, he's gonna tap to his knee.
All right, sorry, I have to interrupt. I was gonna let him go through the whole thing, but just, I gotta point out a couple of obvious issues here. Number one, his foot is practically on the groin. He's not doing a stomp, totally ineffective. He could do a tickle attack. His fingers are literally right at the tickle point of the foot. He could be tickling in order to cause the opponent to thrust their hips forward, basically knee barring themselves. So, as far as I'm concerned, we're off to a rough start because this K should stand for colossal failure.
Ankle foot lock are very similar. They're actually different, but they're very similar, so let's just include it. Be straight on the ankle or the foot. He's gonna tap on this. Okay.
Again, here, wasted opportunity. You don't need to do an ankle lock if your foot is literally pushing on the hip and the groin, should be stomping the groin. For the record, when it comes to street combat, an ankle lock is basically a glorified foot massage. This is a foot fetish kind of move. So if that's your thing, I'm not kink shaming. I'm just telling you, for combat, not super effective.
Toe hold. I teach it different. I put the pinky on the pinky toe, lock, and this is tight for a toe hold.
In this case, T shouldn't stand for toe hold, it should stand for totally embarrassing. You're basically holding hands with your opponent when you put them in a toe hold. See how his fingers are almost intertwined with the toes? If his opponent could walk on his hands, they could just walk hand and foot. That would be actually a way to de-escalate the fight. That would be a sign of peace.
So a compression or a calf slice would be somewhere where, let's say I get his leg bent right here, and I get over, and I have his knee. You see now I press here, it's gonna be bad for his knee. It's compression, it's actually exploding.
If you're gonna execute a move called the calf slicer, really it should involve an edged weapon. Doesn't have to be a knife, could be a pair of ice skates. That's a good way to keep from getting ankle locked, is wear some ice skates into the ring. Maybe that's a new division of MMA, fights on ice. Just have people, do MMA, but on ice skates. Really, so it's hockey, but with fewer pads. Never seen an ankle lock in a hockey fight, ever. Not saying it hasn't happened, I just haven't seen it.
And last but not least, very common, The heel hook, one of the more damaging ones that can be done in many different situations. When I grab the heel of the opponent, when I turn, it's going to be the knee that has the destruction.
A heel hook is a move that is actually misinterpreted. The original version of the heel hook was to actually fit your heel inside the orifice of your opponent. Then it got misinterpreted later on, and now people are just yanking on each other's feet. But you really want to stop a fight, take your heel and insert it into an orifice of your choosing. Okay, that's a real heel hook, and that's a real fight ender. All right, my number one problem with Fister Lister's technique is that it is something that doesn't actually apply to real street combat. It is yet again a sport that is being applied to street self-defense. That's not going to work. Let's come up with our own acronym. We're not going to catch our opponent. We're going to work on a snatch. You ask anybody, I've got the best snatch. When I am facing off with a grappler, S stands for sight. Most grapplers are terribly nearsighted. They do all their work here, so they only develop their sight at this proximity. Here, I'm completely out of focus. N stands for neutralize. I am going to make contact with my opponent, but in the gentlest way possible. I'm going to reach past the hand, up to the face, and touch him as lightly as he's ever been touched in his life. No one who's serious about grappling has ever been touched like this ever. Now we have A for attack. I can chop to the throat, hammer fist to the groin, I can lift up, I can tongue punch right to the eye. Now we go with the takedown here, sweeping. C is for crush, as in re-stomp the groin. And H is for ha-ha. Us. Thanks for watching our video. Remember, you can order your own personalized video message from me, Master Ken, by going to Cameo. So whether it's a happy birthday, or you want me to tell you, or your instructor, why your martial art is total bullshit, go to Cameo and order your video message today. And remember, always re-stomp that groin.